And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Well, good Thursday afternoon, everyone. It's been a pretty quiet start to the afternoon. We're seeing partly cloudy skies out there, and we expect that trend to continue, but there is still the possibility of severe weather in the forecast, namely this evening into tonight. We have a slight risk from Amarillo and off towards the east with a marginal risk, and I kind of want to draw your attention to this right here. You'll kind of notice how it all kind of funnels in from the kind of, I'd say the northwestern part of the area and then down off towards the southeast. That's key where that thunderstorm activity is expected to form up today. So let's look at our latest high definition model run. So most of the afternoon is anticipated to be pretty quiet. We're looking at anywhere from 5 to 7, seeing thunderstorm initiation kind of up in the northwestern part of the area, tracking off towards the southeast like we just saw with that marginal risk. Could have places like Amarillo in the crosshairs by 10 o'clock tonight. So of course we will be watching as anything happens to let you know what to expect. But generally scattered activity pushing off towards the east. Most of the severe weather should happen outside of our area, but we could still see straight line winds, brief heavy rains, and the possibility of some larger hail, maybe upwards of golf ball size. So still something to keep in mind as you're making those evening plans. Overnight, we'll see some scattered light showers in parts of the region and cloudier skies, but by Friday afternoon, you'll actually notice there things start to quiet down a little bit, and we see a quieter after weekend setup. So today's highs, we're going to see mid-70s around much of the area, cooler up in the north, warmer down off towards the south, depending on where you were at. But looking at those winds out there, you're going to see those northerly winds turn easterly. They're going to calm going into the latter parts of this afternoon and tonight. But then a cold front pushes through. That's going to kick those winds up a little bit tomorrow, but it's going to bring in cooler air as well. So if we look at tomorrow's highs, 65 degrees, the warmest you might see anybody get is maybe low 70s out there for your Friday. So kicking off the weekend on a little bit of a cooler note. But let's talk about our next weather maker. So I think most of your Friday, most of your Saturday, most of your Sunday is going to be pretty much quiet, if not completely quiet out there. But early next week, well, maybe some very heavy flooding type conditions could be in the forecast. So here's exactly what we're expecting. Going into late Sunday, we're going to see a low pressure system come in, and that's going to start to funnel in some moisture from the Gulf and from the Pacific. And then once it does that, the atmosphere is primed, and then our low pressure here sends some lift our direction. And so with that will come, like I said, the possibility of some very heavy rain. You're going to notice here, looking at the side of your screen here, look at those oranges and those kind of almost borderline yellows and reds. You kind of line that up with what you're seeing there on the side of the screen, and we're looking at the possibility of several inches of rain from Monday through Wednesday of next week. So we're going to watch that very carefully. The National Weather Service issuing this, or the Climate Prediction Center rather, issuing this outlook here for the 6th through the 10th. This is middle to late week next week. You are going to notice there that dark green is right there around eastern New Mexico and the central Texas panhandle. So we're really going to be keeping a very close eye on that. So your 7-day supercast. Rain showers lingering into your Friday morning. Saturday, 72, 71 for Sunday. And then, like I said, getting those rain chances geared up for early next week. So as always, keep things locked into News Channel 10 for the latest on everything you need to know.